The Loomis' CEO created an AR pair of innovative glasses said, AR glasses are poised to transform our society. Not just that, but people are realizing that they feature better ergonomics than smartphones and a much more seamless experience than handheld devices. And now Apple themselves have created a product to enter this industry. Is this really the future we're heading towards? Before we get into that, let's talk about Google Glass. In May 2014, Google released this new way of using augmented reality into our daily lives through a pair of glasses with an AR display in the corner of our vision. You could take photos, send messages, access your calendar, but it didn't quite work out. You see, the way you control these pairs of glasses is by using a small touch panel on the side. This was frustrating to use. Not just that, but the battery barely lasted 5 hours, which is not enough for a full day. On top of all that is the price. It would have been hard to justify the price of $1,500 for something that is just limited in its features and is a lot worse and harder to use than your phone. It's been almost 10 years since then, and we've had some VR and AR successes. HP Reverb, MetaQuest, PSVR, and even your phone, and the Nintendo's Switch. But we don't talk about that one. But what really has the chance of revolutionizing this industry is the Apple Vision Pro. Well, not exactly. Let me explain. The Vision Pro promises almost sci-fi-like technology, like the ability to control the screen simply by looking at a target and pinching your fingers together. Not just that, but since it's part of Apple's ecosystem, it has all those cool continuity features you'd expect. For example, using it to have infinitely sized external monitors for your MacBook. If Apple pulls all this off, it definitely ticks the box of being the same, if not better, than your phone. But that isn't the only thing Apple has to nail. Although the Vision Pro may seem like a finished product, it technically isn't. The battery life is under 2 hours, and you have to carry the battery externally in your pocket. Listen to this. Apple said if you use it for more than 2 hours, then you have to stay plugged into a socket for the entire day. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, it's more than double the price of the Google Glass at £3,499. That's over $2,500 more than a flagship iPhone. But before you dish the idea of this, let's compare this to smartwatches. It'll make sense. Trust me. When they were first released, they were limited in their features and their usefulness. For most companies, it would be less convenient and more difficult to use than your phone. Similar to the headset, the prices were too high for people to afford. Then slowly, developers got on board and started improving their apps, and the company started releasing more versions until now you see them wherever you go. Right now, the price of the headset may seem expensive and it won't have many supported apps, but give it time and it'll get there. However, the reason smartwatches got lots of investment is because regular analog watches were already popular, and this was just the smarter version of them. Whereas with headsets, it isn't the smarter version of anything. It'll be hard to convince users to wear this everywhere they go. Although, just like all tech, it'll get smaller and smaller until hopefully it'll fit in the design of the Google Glass, for example. However, until then, you don't need to worry about a dystopian future where we all look like characters out of a sci-fi movie. You just need to worry about why you haven't hit those subscribe and like buttons yet. Thanks for watching.